Good morning. Welcome to Subramani. Uh, I had an interesting question from a young boy, maybe about 25, 26 years of age. And he asked a very simple question that I have started earning. I have a PPF account started when I was 18. And I've just been doing nothing except putting money in PPF. And all the other money is either in bank fixed deposits or in my savings bank account. And I have whatever I have earned in the past, I have given some money to my house, and my family does not need it. My father is very well off, so it has just been not invested. I don't know where all to invest. So I've considered all the investment options. So first is, of course, I have my savings account, my PPF. I do not have a credit card, so whatever I spend, I use my ATM card. I do not need any money right away for any of my purchases. I have no intentions of buying a two-wheeler or anything. I have a decent job which is now paying me about 6 lakhs per annum. That is CTC. I expect to net about 40,000 rupees a month because I don't think they have PF. And that's about it. So what are the opportunities for me to invest? Let me start by saying what are your options to invest. The first and the most important investment that you will ever make in your life is in yourself. So invest in your health. There is no doubt, there is no escaping that you will invest in your health. You will invest in your education, whatever it takes. If you want to attend classes on public speaking or any of that stuff, or maybe getting better at Excel, getting better at listening skills, speaking skills, counseling skills, whatever, all those skills you add because you have nicely done your studies and your technical education is over. Now you need to know how to implement it. So investing in yourself and investing in your health. Since you're so young, please don't say I'm going for a morning walk. It doesn't make sense. For you, the hobbies have to be squash or sprints or something, not just long distance running. Of course, long distance running is good, but maybe join the gym, do weights, dramatically improve your health. Not that you're unhealthy, but try getting fitter and fitter and fitter. That is on your personal side. There are other 3-4 things which you can do. One is you can buy a property and give it on rent. That is rental income you can create for yourself. You can invest in equities, of course, in the stock market, or you can give your money, you can lend your money to somebody. These are largely the 3 things which are possible for a person to invest. Now, lending money you are already doing. You are doing it to the government of India when you put 1.5 lakhs in the PPF. So that is lending which you are already doing. You can similarly lend to corporates. That would be corporate fixed deposits, bank deposits. In bank deposits, you are lending to a bank. When you give money to HDFC Limited on interest, you are lending to HDFC Limited, right? So these are things you can do. You can do direct equity, and or you can do mutual funds. So this is largely the gamut in which you can invest. There are other options like putting some money in gold. That is again a defensive option. It's not investing in gold. It is more like saving in gold. It is an asset which will fluctuate a lot and give you decent returns. It will give you returns like a debt fund, but it takes a lot of risks like an equity fund. So keep a very small portion in gold, but in gold also you can invest. Though I would call it saving in gold rather than investing in gold. Now I'm sure you have heard of other products like a REIT, which is a real estate investment trust. Now this is again another form of giving your money on buying a property and giving on rent. Big corporates do it. Currently this is not a very viable option in India. It's not going to generate much great returns given our rental yields and our interest rates. So I'm not talking too much about it, but comes down to the best investment option for somebody who is 25, 26 is equity But direct equity is something which you do not understand, so go into something called mutual funds. How would you enter mutual funds? Very simple. First of all, you will go to an AMC office, not to a bank, to a mutual funds office near your house, with your mother, with your PAN card, her PAN card, Aadhaar card, proof of residence, your check. Do your KYC, that is, know your customer. Form has to be filled out. Both you and your mother will have to put your photographs on that, so please carry a photograph. And there, once your KYC is done, you can start investing. And if you do not make an investment, no mutual fund will be interested in doing your KYC. So you will have to start with your investments. I would suggest you start with a 5,000 rupee SIP in an index fund. It doesn't matter which fund house you are going to. The closest fund house to you, whether it is Birla, whether it is Nippon, whether it is DSP, it doesn't really matter. Just find a fund house or AMC office near your house and start this SIP. After that, what to do? Keep watching these videos, keep learning, and once you've learned, you will know what is large cap, mid cap, etc. But all that is jargon that can wait. Go and start your index fund. You need not do anything else. Apart from that, since you're saying that your parents are very well off and you are the only son, I don't think anybody is going to miss you financially. But still, since you're earning well, go and take for yourself a term insurance. You can't get too much, but you can still get almost 2 crores of insurance. So I think you start with 1 crore. Take a 1 crore pure term insurance, no riders, nothing you need, and take it from the company with which you are comfortable. Since you are based in Mumbai, if you want a Mumbai-based company, just look for just look for premium in Mumbai-based companies. There's no point in looking for the premium of a Delhi-based company because you are not interested, because you want a company based in Mumbai. That's all. The criteria can be as simple as that. Do not worry about claim payout ratio or any of those things. You just need not bother. Take it from a company in which you are comfortable with, and please pay a quarterly premium. That's all. So your basics are taken care of. You have a bank account, you have an ATM card, which is your debit card. You now will have an index fund, you will have a term insurance. There is nothing really missing except a credit card. Soon the bank will chase you to get a credit card. Please get yourself a credit card and use it responsibly. This is it. And once you buy real estate, make your will. Investing can be as simple as this. Thank you.